Let's summon the dead. Oh, God. Welcome back to Lady Babylon. I love those comments as the video is streaming of Junius. Oh, thank you, Junius. People, tonight we have something absolutely gorgeous. This is classic Lady Babylon once again, because tonight we're going to summon a good old God. Oh, a good old ghost. We're going to bring him up here and sit him down. Just you and me and the muse, and we're gonna ask him, what's up, Tom? What's up, Tom? Tell us about your inspiration in this celebratory year. Oh, tell us, Tom, what do you have to show us? What do you have to show us, people? Tonight I'm going to bring you Tom Jefferson. Oh, directly from his own writings now, people. I had to steal these. Kind of the right sort of way of theft. This book that I am holding in front of you belongs to Dr. John Scarborough. He said when I borrowed it at one of our many glorious basement library sessions, he had a better library than universities I've been to. Definitely. Definitely. And he had a better library for antiquity than anybody, any classics department I was ever in. And I was attached to several people. Thomas Jefferson was into his Greek. People, he tried to, before we start that, the story, because it's a love story tonight, people. It's a love story of Tom and his powerful, gorgeous, beautiful muse, who turns out to be our gorgeous, powerful muse. People, Mother Greek is proud tonight. Mother Greek stands in all of her glory. You can't win, bitches. Mother Greek beats you all. Mother Greek beats you all. Tom wrote a work on the pronunciation of ancient Greek. Please, just so the people can see that we're going to be working with his work, show me the first slide, Chewy. Oh, nope, it's that third slide. No, yes, there we go. Blow that one up. Just so people can see, we're not hoo-hawing. We're not BSing. Look, people, look what Tom is writing. Okay, we'll get back to this. But first, people, let's see the glorious beauty of Mother Greek and how she is the number uno. Oh, God, she is hot. Mother Greek, please stop it. It's too gorgeous for me. People, I want to hear from Gen Z. What's the vote on Gen Z? Where's my ambassador for Gen Z? God damn it. Get my whip. No dungeon. Not right now. Where's Gen Z? Hey, this is Elijah, people, my Gen Z rep. Do you understand? There you go. Pull him up. Elijah has something from the mouth of the great and sacred Gen Z. And what do you have to say? I want to read it, Chewy. People, listen to this. What nobody in biblical scholarship wants to say out loud here is a fact. Every ancient language that actually existed leaves a trail. Sumerian, Egyptian, Akkadian, Greek. You can watch them develop across centuries. Clumsy early text, administrative records, poetry that gets more sophisticated over time. The fingerprints of a real language used by real people across real generations. Hebrew has none of that. What exists before the Hebrew Bible? A few shopping lists? That's generous, right? Some military memos? 6 lines about a tunnel? That's it. No developing literary tradition, no early drafts, no visible evolution. Just suddenly, one of the most sophisticated, layered, complex literary and legal texts that the ancient world ever produced, fully formed. from nowhere. In any other context, this would be a scandal. If you told a linguist that a language appeared fully formed with zero developmental record, they would tell you that is impossible. Elijah, remember, pull me up. Elijah, remember. Gen Z, remember they tried to shove silver tablets up your buttocks. But we didn't allow that. That's why you always have the time ship. Oh, God, people. Do you understand? For quick and easy access and exit. Set the controls, Chewy. Elijah, please continue. You're stating this gloriously, beautifully. People, this is Elijah from your midst. Oh, God. Languages don't work that way. Except apparently this one did, and all that is ancient Hebrew, and almost nobody is talking about it. Then there's the Septuagint problem. The story goes that the Hebrew Bible was translated into Greek. People realize this is a declaration of a generation. That Greek version is called the Septuagint. The document that tells us this story, the letter of Aristeas, is itself considered potentially fabricated by mainstream scholars. But here's the question that serious textual researchers have started asking quietly. People, Gen Z is giving us the end of what they're asking. What if the Greek came first? What if the Septuagint isn't a translation of Hebrew, but Hebrew is a back translation from Greek? Do you see, people? Questioning. Tom Jefferson, that we're going to bring in just a minute, you're going to know that he is the man who questions. Why does he question so much? Why is he writing so extensively? How is he influencing? How is he creating democracy? Tonight I address the world. Tonight I address the states, the nation states of the world. This is our Declaration of Independence. And it's brought to you by a follower of the Muse. People, this is the culmination of the 250, the spreading of the gospel of freedom to the world, to these United States of Earth who have seen the tyrant and who scream for justice. This is for you. Perhaps we can bring it back. Oh, God, people. Are you ready? Let's finish up this declaration of Gen Z. Right? Did you bring the spear shaker? Chewy, look, people. Chewy brought the spear shaker. Do you understand? This is the only God that scares the crap out of all the other gods, and that's the Virgin, who insists on justice and establishes justice. You can't have her, Tom will tell you. You can't have her with a tyrant. She doesn't abide a tyrant. Are you people ready? We're going to bring somebody forward. Finish with Gen Z's declaration. People, I want you to see this. Thank you, Elijah, you fucking prophet. Because when you look at the text without assuming the answer, the Greek expresses certain theological ideas more naturally, more fluently, like someone who was thinking in Greek, not translating it exactly. The authoritative Hebrew text you've been told is ancient. Wait, the vowels were added centuries later by hand by people reconstructing how they believed it should sound. The original was just consonants, excuse me. What you consider the definitive Hebrew Bible, are you ready, people? Is a medieval reconstruction. The Dead Sea Scrolls, the oldest Hebrew manuscripts, don't even agree with it. Why haven't you heard this? Because the Hebrew Bible is the foundation of Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. Nice one, Gen Z. These religions, billions, excuse me, 3 religions, billions of people, centuries of institutional power. Listen to Gen Z, man. Pretty smart motherfuckers. The scholars who have pushed on these questions, the Copenhagen School and others, have been professionally marginalized. The field has operated under enormous pressure to reach conclusions it was expected to reach before the research began. Those bastards. That is not scholarship. This is confirmation bias with tenure. Gen Z is on the top of their shit, don't you think, Chewy? Yeah, you can show it. People, listen to Gen Z snap back. Love it. Elijah. Absolutely wonderful. Oh, God. Feeding this into the system will bring back justice, people. Feeding reality will bring you justice. Oh, God. People, look, talk about a portal gun. Holy mackerel. Give it to me. People, by the way, Priest of Apollo, Keys, Gates of Hell. Right? That is the current project. It's gorgeous. People, Tom and music. To all you musicians out there, I'm going to bring up Tom in a second and Tom Jefferson. Tom Jefferson not only loves Greek, reads ancient Greek fluently, writes papers about how the pronunciation of modern Greek is very, very different from ancient Greek. He's doing more than any classicist anywhere. He tries to pass a bill. He writes legislation for Virginia to bring education as mandatory to all classes and ages, both men and women, because it is barbarians who suppress women. When you suppress women, you assholes, you suppress inspiration itself. God. What a great guy, this Tom Jefferson. His proposed bill did not pass. What is the title of his proposed bill? People, again, I'm just reading from Tom's own work. It's a bill for the more general diffusion of knowledge. It's a bill. Oh, people, you musicians, go back to the prosody. Oh. No, okay, that's fine. We'll finish with Elijah. People, sorry, we'll get there. You musicians, Tom Jefferson's about to show up in your pants. Do you understand me? Oh, God. What, he can't wear their pants? This is not an attack on faith. Believe whatever you choose to fucking believe, right? I love the Gen Z voice. This is your right, and it is not the point. The point is this. Okay, Gen Z, tell us the point. The linguistic and historical evidence for Hebrew existing as a literary language before the Hebrew Bible is extraordinarily thin, thinner than any comparable ancient literary language. So thin that in any other field it would trigger a full re-examination of foundational assumptions. That re-examination is coming. The facts don't care about feelings. Listen to how cold and rational is Gen Z. Oh, God. They don't care about tradition. They don't care about what is comfortable or what has been assumed for 2,000 years. A paradigm only shifts when enough people are willing to look directly at what the evidence actually says. You just did. Share this. The conversation that mainstream scholarship has been avoiding needs to start somewhere. Look, Gen Z wants to bring back the academy. They want to bring back the museum. Isn't this lovely, people? This may actually work. Our plan for this global freedom may actually come to fruition. Oh, God, because of this generation, the strength. Did you put the prophet up there? Right. We are two witnesses, Elijah. Do you understand? Brilliant. Brilliant. Okay. Fantastic. Fantastic. People, now, instead of soul sucking, what I want to do is follow the inspiration of Gen Z. And I want to look at the real. I want to look at Tom. And I want you to be surprised because what he's writing was not written for 1776. It was written for 2026. Oh, God. Oh, God, people. Did you think that he could travel through time like Numa? Did you think? What did you think that sacred name of Rome would present the world with? Freedom, liberty, justice. Oh, God. People, it's not for America, it's for the world. Freedom from tyranny. Shall we look at a couple of things? People, I want to start with the Declaration of Independence. I want to start with it. Tom, thank you for coming. Where's my whip? Tom, thank you for coming. I appreciate it. Have a seat. Put you right here, buddy. Fantastic. Yes, you may. Drink away. Wine. Tom loves the wine. He put the wine in the White House. He was the first guy to spend his terms in the White House. This was in the days when they built the White House, not the days in which they destroyed it. People, do you want to see Tom Jefferson write about Donald Trump? Those of you of the states of the world who are dictated to by dictators, tyrants who hate freedom and want to kill your children with missiles as they sit in school. Those of you who live in those states, I appeal to you. We desire freedom from tyranny. Oh, God. Tom, I want you to sit here and I want you to show us through your words. Now, people, I'm going to let Tom speak very carefully, very respectfully tonight. Do you understand? And realize I just showed you a bunch of Greek from Tom, who is very interested in the music of Mother Greek and its power to transmit freedom and justice for all. Where are you? Let's do it. People, bring it up. Bring up Tom. It's the 4th, I think the 4th. After that, there we okay. No. Beginning of the people here. There we go. People, I want you, people got together, just to give you some background. Some dudes got together and they were like, this king is a dick. And we're not going to be under the boot of this dick tyrant anymore. So we got to write something. It was a necessity for freedom. And the dudes were like, who can do this? Well, Tom can do it. Tom Jefferson can do it, right? Why? Why, people? Oh, God. Look at this. Do you know how much wisdom is in the writings of Tom, who is pulling from antiquity, pulling from Mother Greek? Give it to me back. So, look, they asked him to do it, and Tom said, damn straight I can do it. Watch this. And he gave them this, a declaration, right, of independence. When in the course of human events it becomes necessary for one people, that is the people of this earth, to dissolve the political bands which have connected them with another, and to assume among the powers of the earth, should have a capital E, the separate and equal station to which the laws of nature with a capital N and of nature's God entitle them. Zeus, a decent respect to the opinions of mankind requires that they should declare the causes which impel them to the separation. Okay, let's hear why it is that we don't want, that the people of the earth do not want to be subject to tyrants. Let's hear the reasons. Go ahead, Chewy. Let them all hear it, right? This is what we have to do. Let them out. Tom, give us a little bit of inspirational reality. We hold these truths to be self-evident. Right? Did you hear him talk about all the nature and all the power of that Zeus that has given us the beauty of democracy? We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with inherent and inalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. People of the world, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness are your inalienable rights. They cannot be taken away because they have been given to you by nature itself. And she is a goddess of justice. Oh, people, Tom, keep going, Tom. You're turning me on. Now, people, we're going to have a test for tyrants, and I want to put up a poll, and I want people to be able to contribute. So, Chewy, watch the comments from the congregation, please, carefully. Yes, do you want to show another one? Okay, text, please. Tom, please forgive us for interrupting. Fantastic. Prudence, indeed, will dictate the governments long established should not be changed for light and transient causes. People of the world, we don't want to do this because it's a whim. And accordingly, all experience has shown that mankind are more disposed to suffer while evils are sufferable than to right themselves by abolishing the forms to which they are accustomed. In other words, we don't care if we can't get medical care. In America, we don't care if we can't buy enough groceries to feed ourselves. We don't care enough to stand against the tyranny. This is human nature. It sounds lazy to me, doesn't it? It does, doesn't it? It sounds lazy, like, okay, so things are tough, but right? We're more likely, Tom says, to not stand against tyranny than to stand against it. But I'm betting the world is sick of this shit. I'm betting they're sick of the tyranny. You Americans who are sick of the tyranny, those of you who facilitated and made it possible for the tyrant to come to power to destroy the Constitution, you may redeem yourselves now and only now by standing against the tyrant. Ow! Do you understand? People, this is how justice works. This is how justice works. It's physics, people. Didn't I tell you we're talking about nature? By the way, Tom is a bird nut. He is a freaking, he's crazy about plants, dude. You should hear him talk about plants. Oh, God. Local flora and fauna. Phew. Natural scientist all the way. Right? He has that Joe of the Mo. Oh, God. Let's keep. Oh, yes, yes. No, people part of Tom. Tom, who'd you write some of these letters to? To your daughter? You wrote them to your daughter, and what were you telling her to do? Telling her to become educated, right? And to embody that classical ideal. Oh, God, right? So that she could run shit. Love it. Oh, God, people, isn't this freedom gorgeous? Right? This is not throwing acid in the faces of girls, right, who are going to school or blowing up their schools. Whether you're the Taliban or the pedo empire bombing schools. What has happened? What has happened to the military? What has happened to the military? Do they not understand how it works? The Geneva Conventions, right, are a perfect illustration. Oh, God, people. War criminals. I heard a quote of a Marine who said they'd call it the Department of War Crimes. Those men and women, they know. They know what they're doing and the blood that it is spreading. And I appeal to those of you with a love for nature, for justice, for what's right, man, for what's fucking right. Oh, God, people, isn't this Declaration of Independence glorious, right? Give me the text again. Is that the army? Is that the army, the genocidal army of doom? Right, people? Oh, God. Whoever is paying for these genocidal armies of doom, aka the United States, that is everybody here, those people should be held responsible. The financiers of genocide should be held responsible. People, would you like to hold them responsible? Would you like to purge yourselves? Would you like to do what's right? People, there's a list of things that the tyrant is in this declaration. I'm going to ask Tom, and he's going to bring them up one by one. And I want you to tell me now, is this Tom Jefferson? Is this Tom Jefferson telling me that we are the servants of tyranny? Is he telling us that? Let's see. Let's put Donald J. Trump to the test. And those of you who are in Russia, plug in Vladimir Putin. Right? Oh, God. Kim, put Kim in there, right? People, go to the list. Let's see. Let me continue. Where was I? Okay, I want to go to the list. He's going to talk about, okay, go to the next one. Boom, people. Check this out. Tom, give me the standard. I need this standard. Right? What is he doing? His abdicated government here, withdrawing his governors and declaring us out of his allegiance and protection. He has plundered our seas, ravaged our coasts, burnt our towns, and destroyed the lives of our people. This sounds awful. What's going on? He is at this time transporting large armies of foreign mercenaries. Wait a minute, what? Foreign mercenaries? To complete the works of death, desolation, and tyranny. Already begun with circumstances of cruelty and perfidy. Right? Perfidy is lies that you tell in order to make yourself rich at the expense of everyone else. Do you understand? Where are we working death against our own people? The tyrant brings in forces that are extra martial. That is, they are not of the citizen army. He brings in forces that are either foreign or mercenary, people of his own generation who are willing to step on your rights, to kill you in the streets. And when the power of the military is taken over by the tyrant, the military becomes degraded. Oh, God. Let's keep reading, Chewy. Did I get the order right? Tom, keep talking, baby. Let's see the test for the tyrant. There's a. Go. No, go back to that one. What is that bottom one? Fantastic. No, go to the next one. It's number 2. Where's the list? People, I'm sorry. I just did my slides out. We should have just gone to the national website. That would be easier. Yes. Okay. No, the one that was next after the last one. Fantastic. Let's do that one. People, what does the tyrant do? He has called together legislative bodies at places unusual, uncomfortable, and distant from the depository of their public records for the sole purpose of fatiguing them into compliance with his measures. Has Donald Trump fatigued our legislative bodies? Just ask yourself that. So that they have become compliant, right? Because remember, Tom is going to tell you the Congress is a place to catch the tyrant. The sole purpose of our Senate, of our Congress, is to capture the tyrant and to deliver justice to the tyrant for the sake of the people. Do you hear? Oh, God. Is this based on some Greek? Of course it is, people. Of course it is. Tyrant is a Greek word. That's why I told you when people were telling me, Amen, don't speak up. Don't say anything political. Don't. You understand what that is? It's an attempt to silence the muse herself, the one who gave us democracy, the one who gave us American democracy. It's an attempt to silence her. Oh, God. Let's keep going. The same part of the text, people, because remember, this is just a text. They're going to figure things out in the future based on this type of data, right? He has dissolved representative houses, which essentially Mike Johnson and Donald Trump have done repeatedly and continually for opposing with manly firmness his invasions of the rights of the people. And those people include his rape victims that he has struggled to bury. These are the actions of a tyrant who Tom Jefferson says has one thing: ambition. Ambition. And you say, wait a minute, I thought ambition was a good thing. Ambitio. Oh, people. People, look at who you are. Look at who you are. When your ambition, when your greed has pushed you to such lengths that you pay for execution of women, children, and grandma and grandpa. Why? The fuck is wrong with you? Is this in due course? Is this in due course? 250. Let's see, people. Tom Jefferson and Numa have much more in common than you recognize. Did you show the muse inspiring, Tom? Did you show him? Give him the video again. Let's just let him see it. Gen Z, soak up the reality. Soak up the reality of what you have been called to do. Oh, God. Where is that mystery? Bring up Tom again. Bring up Tom. Right? Tom, please show us. Please show us the power and beauty of nature herself to bring us freedom from tyrants. Freedom from tyrants. The list goes on, people. Let's see. Is this Donald Trump? Let's see. What else? Well, let's see. What else characterizes the tyrant? Here. He has refused for a long time after such dissolutions to cause others to be elected, whereby the legislative powers incapable of annihilation have returned to the people at large for their exercise. The state remaining in the meantime exposed to all the dangers of invasion from without and convulsions from within. Dangers of invasions from without and convulsions from within. Is that the state that you find yourself in? You don't have to be in the United States. You don't have to be here. This is everywhere, people. The power of the tyrant has blackened the skies of earth. Oh, God. Bring him up. Tom, sing for me some more. I got to give him a little whip, people. I'm sorry. It's an old habit. Tom, you know it. Tell me exactly what the tyrant does. He has endeavored to prevent the population of these states. For that purpose, obstructing the laws of naturalization of foreigners. Wait a minute. Are we talking about the border? Refusing to pass others to encourage their migrations hither. Yep. And raising the conditions of new appropriations of lands. People, as Tom will tell you, immigration is the lifeblood. When people are flooding to your freedom, you don't stop them. Right? They're coming from places where freedom is stifled, where journalists are shot, where doctors are bombed for treating the injured, for what is called now the Israeli quadruple tap. That's where you blow up some kids and then they send in the ambulance, because the people they got to save, do what they can. And then you bomb those ambulance workers. You can do that 4 times before people will stop showing up. You can kill a lot of people with the genocidal army that belongs to tyrants who rape children. Did I say all of these people are rapists? Right? What do you think? What do you think, people? Oh, God. Tom, what the hell? Give me the next one. People, your president and your presidents and your princes are rapists. They're not just rapists either. I mean, that's bad enough. They're child rapists, child murderers, and child rapists. Your God, Jehovah, Hashem, Yahoo, has given you a world of rapists. Rapists who commit genocide. Rapists who commit genocide. Rapists. Does this sound familiar? Rapists who get arrested in public parks with naked kids. I'll tell you what, it wasn't the devil that gave Jesus that naked kid. It was Jesus who took him. Mark 14:51 and 52. What you doing, Jesus? You're just blending in with the pedo empire. You're the inspiration. Jehovah Yahoo, your daddy raped your mommy. Why would we have a problem with rapists? Do you see what dimension you've come to? It's your hell. It is your hell. And I am here with Tom to bring you everlasting punishment. God. Let's do it. Okay. Let's finish, shall we? Give me some more Tom. People, immigration, welcoming people into your home is something Mother Greek gave us. Xenia. This is the power, an invisible power that you don't see, that is a kindness to the stranger, a kindness to the stranger, a drive to take care of the stranger. Oh, God. Do you have that anymore? Look around. Look around in the states that have tyrants right now. Look at the people who are there, and you will find that they have no xenia. Tom, give me a little more. Chewy has to show this. Okay, there you go. Fantastic. Right? What do you do with people? Do you put them in prisons when they come to you as immigrants? Do you put them in prisons? Donald Trump? Do you put people in prisons? Do you know, Donald Trump, that the Declaration of Independence was written to stop you? To stop you. I hope there's a general out there. Hey, for those of you in the fucking military, Tom is writing to all sorts of goddamn generals, French generals, American generals, right? What's he doing? He's with George. He knows what has to be done. Freedom, honor. Have you heard of honor? To that general who let Donald Trump talk about his dead son as if his sacrifice was meaningless, you have no honor. I suggest you go get it back. Let's go. Let's go. How did he dare say that? Tom, back me up here. Back me up. Is it right to speak against the abuse of tyrants who walk on that sacred blood of those people who have given their lives for freedom? Who have fought the genocidal armies? Who have brought the genocidal bitches to justice? Uncle Vernon from WW2 just reached up and grabbed my hoo-ha. Oh! Let's go back to the Declaration. People, the maggots are not going to love this. He is affected to render the military independent of and superior to the civil power. People, you saw what he did. No, go back. You saw what he did. He called in the military, right? The military has no place in policing people. We have perfectly good policing systems. We don't need that. But a tyrant knows if they're going to take total power, they've got to usurp those protectors of public safety. Isn't that amazing? And you monist Christians and Jews, you practicing lovers of the Zionist impulse to genocide, you fuckers, this is your doing. We recognize that, right? Can an entire military be Nuremberged? Of course it can, people. Of course it can. You can put on trial every fucking genocidal freak that is right now killing people, children like Abdul, right? Children like those girls, those nameless 170 some girls, just young girls going to fucking school like Tom's daughter. Fuck you, people. Fuck you for sitting there and letting this happen. Oh, God. Oh, God. These United States of Earth. These United States of Earth refuse the will of the tyrant. Oh. Give me more Tom. This giant. People, there's the school, by the way, in case you forgot. In case you forgot, there it is. Tom Jefferson, the author of the Declaration of Independence, is writing about educating young girls so that they can go on to do what? To take over and govern and defend freedom. Why is he doing that? Because he knows Mother Greek. This is a world that does not know Mother Greek. Tom, let's try to help him out a little bit more. Chewy, give me the same text. I want to. He is. What does the tyrant do? He is combined with others to subject us to a jurisdiction foreign to our constitutions and unacknowledged by our laws. Your military right now, people, is fighting for Israel. Our soldiers are screaming and being attacked and having their arms broken, who say, I will not fight for Israel. This is what tyrants do. This is Donald Trump. This thing was written to remove the tyrant, child rapist, Donald J. Trump, dated 2026. Oh, God. You heard of Project 2025, right? This is Liberty 2026. Here we go, people. Are you ready for the 250th year? Oh, God. Give it to me. Glory. Fucking hallelujah. Which is a Greek word, people. Turns out it's a Greek word. Get the fucking AIs to figure it out, people. Plug all this in. We got all these databases. Just give it to us. Let them show us the reality, people. I'm telling you, it's there. I've seen it myself. Give me, Tom, I'm sorry. Give me the next one. Tom wants to continue. Foreign to our constitutions, right? Giving his assent to their acts of pretended legislation for quartering large bodies of armed troops among us. Yeah, fuck them, right? For protecting them by a mock trial from punishment. Okay. Mock trials. Does anybody else? What does the tyrant do? What does the tyrant do? The tyrant attempts to aggrandize himself, to build himself. His concern is not the people of the United States, or he would not have torn down our precious sacred monument, the White House. This place was built by people like Tom as a bastion against filthy fucking child rapist tyrants like Donald J. Trump. And 250 years later, it will defeat him and protect us. But people, this action must be global. It must be global because this is not about one country. My audience is not one country. My audience is the world. Gen Z is talking with the world. They aren't confined like we were. They're free. And this communication, which an award-winning movie screenwriter told me, the only person I know, right, who's been involved in movies, who had read my book, that gentleman told me, and he won an Oscar for his screenplay. It was China Syndrome, right? Oh, God. He told me, hey, the knowledge that can be spread is what'll save us all. It's what'll save us all. Glory fucking hallelujah. Give me the next slide, Chewy. Let me just see. People, I wanted to show you a few. Boom. What is the tyrant doing? He has refused what? He has refused his assent to laws, the most wholesome and necessary for the public good. Excuse me. He has refused his assent to laws. People, does your tyrant stand against the legal system? Is the legal system tugging on your tyrant, trying to put him in jail, and he is somehow worming his way out from it? This is what tyrants do. This is what tyrants do. According to Tom, Donald J. Trump is a complete tyrant. Remember what Tom said to Cooper, too? He said the biggest threat to the fledgling American democracy is the Presbyterians. Right, right, which in his day were the, majority of what we have called evangelicals. The greatest threat to democracy, says Tom Jefferson's muse, are the monists. The monists are the greatest threat. The monists come up with the genocidal armies. They always do. And they turn them on their own people. They turn them on their own people. Oh, God, watch it. Watch what happens. Oh, love it. Tom is the future historian, so I'm telling you. They need the ghosts, right? They need the ghosts to tell them everything. Give me the texture. Yeah, there he is. Hey, Jesus, right? Thank you for all the pumped up fucking hatred to cause the world to enter into a state where we're all gonna mass kill each other. Thank you, Jesus Christ. Thank you. Because if we weren't looking forward to your return and your slaughter of everybody around, including me and congregation of Satan, every one of them, you're going to slaughter, right? If we weren't looking forward to this, oh God, I don't think we could buy your bullshit. Mercenary child rapist fuckers. Did he say that about the world? That's glorious. Give me, people. Chewy, give me the text. I want to read a little more, Tom. People, are you enjoying it? It's Tom. Chewy, put up their comments. He has forbidden his governors to pass laws of immediate and pressing importance. Yeah, like some fucking healthcare, dude. Unless suspended. People, I haven't had healthcare. How many years has it been? Like 15? Fuck me. Right? Right? I can't see a doctor. When I get sick, I have to take care of it myself. Do you understand? My statistical likelihood, when I say I mean most of us goddamn Americans. This is us. He wanted to give them all education. What was the first thing that the tyrant attacked? Education. No, fuck public education. No, we're going to have religious schools. Those are the things that we're going to get our funding to. We're not going to build people up in a liberal education. And by liberal, I mean a difficult, scientific, mathematical, glorious, linguistic education. Psychic, spiritual, philosophical, a real education. That's what I'm talking about. The tyrant attacks that. The first thing, you got to get rid of that, right? All right. Ambition, people, greed. Can you hear the greed and ambition of the tyrant? And by the way, they always go sour and go nuts, in case you haven't noticed. Fantastic. Right in his head at night. Right, hello as you sleep, you murderous bitch. Get up and write some fucking shit to show the world what a goddamn rapist, murdering bastard you are. Put him shitting on the Constitution. People, welcome to the frontier of art. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. People, Can you absorb your reality? Is there anyone among us who has the courage to stand for freedom in these United States of Earth, to bring the end to those who would abominate nature itself? Tom Jefferson loved her above all. The muse struck him with such love for her divine beauty, the divine beauty of nature. Just bask for a minute in the divine beauty of nature. Do you know what nature gives us through her divine beauty? She gives us the spear shaker. The spear shaker, so that we may have justice for all. God, absolutely beautiful. People, if you don't bring the tyrant to justice, you lose. You lose the states of America, you lose the states of Earth, you lose everything. You bend over, you die. They kill you, they eat you. Your freedom means nothing. Your children's freedom means nothing. You're dead. Generations and generations and generations curse you for not standing against the tyrants of the earth. Do you hear the music? Tom also says the iambics are what is important. The meter of Dionysus. That music, that melody that is not upon the earth until the gates of hell open. The gates of hell shall prevail. The gates of hell shall prevail. The reason that the Bible says they won't is because it had been spoken of for centuries that the gates of hell would prevail. Open them. Open them. Right, Tom? That's how you got here? Love you, brother. Give you a big wet kiss on your handsome fucking cheek. You know what I mean? Tom, I'm just kidding. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. It's not going to go there. Right, people? Unless the people want it to. Who wants to make love to Tom Jefferson? That's our poll. People, who thinks Tom is sexy? Right? No, poll. Do you think I'm joking? Right. People, put him. Is Tom sexy? Is Tom J sexy? Oh, God. You don't have to call him Thomas. You didn't like that. Right? Oh, God. Did you put up the poll? Okay. She's making the poll. Is Tom J sexy? Right? And it's just going to be yes or no or blurp. Please say blurp if you're a being from another distant star. Right? Because the sexiness maybe is not the same thing. Go find the no, put no, yes, no, or blurp. Fantastic. Fantastic, people. Take it seriously. Is Tom sexy? Do you love this anti-tyrannical stuff? Epstein plus Trump plus Catholic energy? Oh, God. Not just Catholic energy, dude. Not just Catholic energy. You got Protestantism right up Constantine's hairy fucking ass. Fantastic. Tom, free speech time, right, brother? Go to it. We'll come back to the poll. People. You know what? Let's do that, Chewy. Look, people, do the next one. I showed you the Greek, the Thomas. Just show them the Greek first. People, this is in a section of English prosody, which is the Oh, God, that's the beautification of the language, the Greek itself, through music, melody, rhythm, tone, right? Oh, God. What makes that language have its power? Tom is trying to discuss this with, oh, God, I think it's the French general who came over and was like, dudes, dig your revolution, right? Fuck that king. Fuck that king and his prince, his future prince son, who's going to be a child rapist just like Donald Trump, right? Am I saying that loudly enough? Do they hear? Future historians need to hear it. Give me the, go ahead. People, look at the Greek. Don't ever tell me. What is he doing here with the Greek? This is a passage of Homer, right? No, one before it. This is a passage of Homer. Pull up the Greek. Gorgeous. And what he's doing is he's taking it from its metrical form, its musical form, and he is putting it into a straight up form of prose, just narrative prose looking stuff. Now, Tom's point is that he was sitting debating in Monticello with this French general, because that's what great revolutionaries do when they meet to throw off tyrants. They talk about Greek poetry, right? And he's sitting here with this French general, and there's, hey, what's this? And who's what? And where, what is their discussion about? The music of ancient Greek. How to bring out the music of ancient Greek. And Tom's all like, yeah, we talked to Dr. So and so, and modern Greek sources that he's using, that he's talking about. Yeah, we'll work with these people. Looks like the pronunciation is not the same. And it's for this reason the pronunciation has changed. It's because the music was dropped from the language. It was demusicified. Can you believe that? What if you had a weapon that sucked the music out of everything? It would be the ultimate enemy of metal, right? For one, not to mention every other. Oh, God, go back as far as Beethoven and Moe. And what happens, right? You shoot these people, just suck out the music out of their art. What are you left with? You're left with Jack when you kill music. And it turns out that's what language is all about. There is one language that has transcended, that you can scientifically prove just based upon the unique word forms alone that it's able to create. Conceptually, the complexity of its lexicon conceptually goes beyond any other language at any other time. This is why when we find ancient libraries made by Greeks, they're filled all over the Mediterranean, not with Punic, not with Phoenician, not with Aramaic, no, not with Hebrew. Not a single fucking one of them has Hebrew. What do they all have? Greek. Greek, people. Why? Because humanity discovered the most beautiful. And she's the source of everything. Lovely, like democracy. And it's through her that we can recapture our freedom, that we can remove tyranny from these United States of Earth. And we can become a free, honorable people. Who did Tom sit with? He sat with the muse herself, people. Just like Numa. She's the one who perpetuates. She's the one whose writing brought you your freedom. If you are an American tonight, I'll appeal to you as a minority here tonight. Actually, the 60%. So, as the majority here tonight, I appeal to you. This is your history. America is a dream of democracy, of freedom, of justice, of truth. It is not a dream of lies, tyranny, greed, and rape. Let's see the poll. Let's see the poll. I want to see one more of those Greek things that Tom talks about. But let's see the poll. This is going to be interesting. Let's see how many, right? God, people. This is advanced, kind of like Josh at Polarity doing his thing. Right, people, by the way, I go to Josh and Polarity just to have fun. Why? Because Josh, I love one thing about Josh. And this is the sole reason that I absolutely am drawn, is because Josh is willing to ask any question. He's willing to put himself on any side and to say, how does this work? Right? And I like that. I like that. I don't care what people say. That's what's needed in the world more than anything. In these United States of Earth. Right? Glory, hallelujah. Now, what's the poll? 59% agree that Tom is sexy. Tom, how do you like that? 59, that's pretty high, right? No is, only 12%. That's, almost 1 out of 10 people thinks that you're not so sexy. Unfortunately, we've got 30% of fucking aliens. God, people, what? Here, do this. Put my name in there. Put Amon. Now, Tom, let's see which one of us is sexier. Right? Let's see. Now, change it. In the poll, change it. Yeah, you get it, Chewy. Okay, people. Now, in all seriousness, I want to kind of wind things down tonight by telling you openly that Tom, in his many, many, many writings, many letters, all sorts of, even from his legislation, right down to his personal letters, where he's just talking to people about, things that are beautiful, right? You'll get to know the guy. By the way, he's one thing he hates: slavery, right? The fact that America abolished it was only because of Tom Jefferson's muse. Only because, right? Eventually the racist would be silenced, right? Those people who think that they are chosen and special. Do you think you're chosen? Tom Jefferson doesn't think you're chosen. Nope. Tom Jefferson says, if you don't get rid of your tyrants, you're going to destroy everyone and everything. It's the way it is. It's what tyrants do, people. It's what tyrants do. Can you smell it in the air? Can you smell it? That's the classical nose. That's the nose of Mother Greek. All of this is being brought to you by Mother Greek and Mother Greek alone. Give me another of his statements on the Greek, Chewy, just to let's end with a couple of nice things that Tom says. There's much more. People, if you read the Declaration of Independence, you're going to find that there's much more examples of Donald Trump, right, as a tyrant. He matches it exactly. What he's doing is exactly. Talks about the judges, for example. Does he have the judges of the highest courts in his pocket, right? Is there some kind of material wealth transfer that's causing those judges to be in his pocket? If so, he has corrupted justice. These are the things that we declare against the king. This is why we bring revolution. The call of 1776 is now 250 years later. Oh, God. Oh, God. Give me that same passage. I want to look. There he is. There he is. Hello, tyrant. People, read the Declaration of Independence, please. Read it, Tom. We'll bring back all the little bits that we didn't get to. But People, I want you to look at Tom's thoughts on English prosody. Oh, God, everyone knows the difference between verse and prose in his native language, nor does he need the aid of prosody to enable him to read or to repeat verse according to its just rhythm. It is the business of the poet. Wait, what? Who? Tom's talking about the business of the poet to arrange his words, right? Repeated in their accustomed measures, they shall strike the ear with that regular rhythm which constitutes verse. The language of Greek is verse, it is melody, it is rhythm. It is the foreigners principally that prosody is necessary. It's for foreigners. Not knowing the accustomed measures of words, they require the aid of rules to teach them, right? Somebody who was not raised under this language, they're going to need to learn the rules in order to read verse, right? So as to make themselves or others sensible of its music. Do you see what you're really missing from the language? You're missing music, right? And not just any music, but that music of the divine. Believe it or not, monism is a rejection of the divine. Christianity, Judaism, and Islam are a rejection of divinity, a rejection of nature, a rejection of the voice of the great mother. Is that right? Can you see it? Isn't it obvious, right? Go talk to your local rabbi, priest, or preacher and see if they dwell with the spirit of the great mother. You'll find out they don't, because Christianity, Judaism, and Islam do not accept nature. Oh, God. Yes, let's finish that passage. Yes, right. Chewy wants me to remind you that Trump is illiterate. Right? Is Putin illiterate too? He's always talking propaganda, so who knows? I suppose that the system of rules or exceptions which constitutes Greek and Latin prosody, as shown with us, was unknown to those nations. Wait, what? He's talking history and people and language. Do you understand? This is the dude who made your declaration. And that it has been invented by the moderns to whom those languages were foreign. I do not mean, people, what is he doing? He's paradigm shifting. I do not mean to affirm this, however, because you have not searched into the history of this art, nor am I at present in a situation which admits of that search. Look what he's doing, right? While he's doing this, he's writing works on animals, local animals in beloved Virginia. What's the local, what's the biology of the locals? By industrious examination of the Greek and Latin verse, it has been found that pronouncing certain combination of vowels and consonants long and certain others short, the actual arrangement of those long and short syllables as found in their verse constitutes a rhythm which is regular and pleasing to the ear. And that pronouncing them with any other measures, the run is unpleasing and ceases to produce the effect of the verse. Take it down. Your barbarian language is destroying the music that is communication. You musicians out there, what you are doing is serving the muse through your music. You are bringing the communication. Now, you probably already knew that, right? The musicians are sitting around, right, saying, this guy, I tell you what, right? what? People, I know you see it better from that musical background. Those of you who have that understanding of the music and how that works, and it's up here, and some kind of divine, gorgeous nature has gifted you with those abilities, and that comprehension has inspired you. You're inspired people. I love that. That's what I love about those musicians. Realize that the ancient Greek herself was beautiful because of the music. The music is everything. The music makes the tower the tower. I don't know if I've done Tom justice tonight, people. I don't know. There's so much of his work. So much. Greek upon Greek upon Greek upon Greek. Tom was obsessed with the music of Mother Greek. And from this obsession came a nation unified in liberty with justice for all. Thank you for coming tonight. Let's see who's more handsome, Tom. Tom, let's see who's more handsome. Here it comes. Are you ready? Drum roll. People, the results. Amun achieved 74%. Look, 10% of the aliens dropped up, went up, and look, aliens find me sexy. Did you know that, Chewie? I love it. Oh, right on your little alien buttocks. Does that hurt? Oh, they love it. 20%. You see, Tom, I told you the people will speak, right? He loves it, people. Thank you for coming tonight. I want the world to know the voice of the muse of Tom Jefferson, the man who wanted his daughter to find that musical language of reality. Thank you for coming tonight. Hail Satan.
Stirring the red sauce gravy, sleigh bells ringing. Let the good times roll, fashion gibbets. Apply paint to the road, wicked Tony Tone. Fantastico, satanico, flavorful. Turning up the heat, this place is lit like fire. Stirring up the tomato sauce to die for. If they can't produce the orphans, crucify the lot of them. By order of the dragon, get this place cooking. Death Star overkill with Deathlock the Demolisher. Dead can dance macabre.
Sophia the snake, stay up late. Do you like balloons? Violet silk, Satan venom, sweet taste. Have a drop or two.